What's going on, Germs 1975? I've got another ration review for you. This one's kind of a special one. This one is kind of a more rare ration. This is a food packet long range patrol. This is a menu number 3 spaghetti with meat sauce made by Seal Bag Company out of Rochester, New York. And this one was made probably in the mid 70s. I'm thinking from other reviews I've watched, this is probably between like 75 and 77 ish, maybe 74. I don't know if we're going to be able to find any date codes on this or not, but I think once we open it up, we might. But this ration was actually designed to be very lightweight, and it's much different than the meal combat individuals, the MCIs of the day. They're a lot lighter weight. So if you had to go on a long range patrol, this would be a heck of a lot lighter weight than one of the meal combat individuals in a box with cans. So the main difference is this is all freeze dried food versus canned food. So it's much lighter, and it kind of, yes, it's lighter, but you're going to need water to rehydrate everything. So hopefully, where you get where you're going to go, there's a water source. Otherwise, you got to carry just that much more weight in water. But anyways, that was the intent, was that they would be very lightweight. So I'm going to get this opened up so we can see if everything is still good. I'm assuming it will be. Again, it's freeze dried. The main is freeze dried, so freeze dried food can last a long, long, long time. So it just depends on how well the packaging held up. So let's get this open. Want to open it from the back because I want to save this bag, because I don't know if I'll ever get another one of these again. So right away we've got our, looks like our accessory packet. So the accessory packet is a little different. So let's see what we got in there. Looks like, it's very hard to see, chocolate bars, matches, coffee, cream, and sugar. And I believe there's going to be 2 coffees in here. I'm not real thrilled about the coffee or the chocolate. I believe these are the chocolate discs with foil. Not sure those are going to be any good. And then this is our main. So as you can see, it's wrapped in this little cardboard protective sleeve. The key with freeze-dried food is you got to keep air out of it. Otherwise it will not last. So that's why it's wrapped in this, just to protect that packaging and that vacuum seal. Once that vacuum seal is punctured, you don't have much longer to really use it. So let's see what's in here. Here is our MCI spoon, and this is our, well, we've got some looks like either TP or napkins. I've heard other reviewers say they're napkins, so but we'll check it out. And that's it. And again, that's it for what's in this bag. So they're a lot lighter weight than these MCIs, and then eventually the MREs. The MREs are going to be different than these because they're all ready to eat. You don't have to add water. It's just you open it, and in theory, you could just eat them. You don't have to heat them up or anything. So these, you have to boil water, and you have to make this meal essentially before you can eat it. Well, you can eat these. You could just eat these. They'll rehydrate right in your mouth. So that is something to consider. If you were on a long range patrol and you didn't have the water or enough water, you can just eat this stuff. I make freeze dried food. I have a freeze dryer, and you can absolutely just eat this stuff dry. It's not as good, but it works in a pinch, and it would work on a long range patrol. So I am going to get this all laid out, and I will be right back. Before I get it all laid out, I kind of caved and I got myself a tray. I had a comment on one of my videos that I needed a tray. So I all the reviewers I watch, the many reviewers I watch, it seems like they all have trays. So I guess I got to be like the cool kids. This is a vintage tray. This is a Carrollton manufacturing company, and it's pretty old. I have no idea if it was on in the military or not. I'm assuming it's maybe Navy or something, or could have been in a prison. Who knows? But I had to be like the cool kids. I had to get a tray. I wasn't gonna do it, but I did. Here's our main. Here's our accessory packet: napkins, coffee mug, spoon, and we're all set. So the first thing I need to do is I need to go get some water boiled, and I need to get this thing, get this main going. So again, I will be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at this spaghetti with meat sauce. I need to really kind of look this over. It really seems like it held up. The vacuum seal seems really good. Um, as you can see, it doesn't seem like it doesn't look like there's any air that has infiltrated that bag. So even though it's probably 45-ish years old, in theory, it should still be good. So, so I'm going to open it up and just see what happens. Once I open it, it looks like I need to add 13 ounces of water. So I've got some boiling water, and let's see. Let's open this up. All right, there's what it looks like. It's inside another bag within this bag, so it should be well preserved. Right now, it kind of just smells like the bag. I'm not getting much of anything out of that, but let's get it out. It is kind of greasy, and I just watched one of Viper GTS's reviews of one of these long-range patrol rations, and that's one of the things he mentioned in one of his reviews was it's kind of greasy, but and I'm sure that's to be expected because you got to shove this bag within the other bag. So right away, just in looks, because I freeze dry food, this looks good. This looks exactly like it's supposed to look. So I'm going to give it a smell. Does not have much of a smell. It smells a little like it smells like pasta. It just smells like a box of pasta almost. I don't smell the beef, don't smell the meat, don't smell the I don't smell the spaghetti sauce. But a lot of food that's freeze dried, when you rehydrate it, that's when you're really going to smell it. So I'm going to get, this calls for 13 ounces. I'm going to put about 10 or 11 in instead of 13. Okay. And I'm going to mix that up real good. It's always easy to add more water than to take more water out, obviously. So okay, now I'm going to give it a smell. Smells I can smell the tomato sauce. It's very faint. It almost smells toasted. I don't know how else to describe it. There's not much of a smell to this. So what I'm going to do is I actually think I'm going to add just a little more water to this, because it's kind of pasty. But I think what I'm going to do is seal this up. And I actually have this rubber band from the Latvian ration that I reviewed last. And I'm going to make a little pouch. And then I'm going to stick it back in here. And it says, let it sit about 5 minutes. It'll probably sit a little longer than that. So while that sits, I am going to open up this accessory packet and see what's in here. And as I suspected, we've got these chocolate discs. And I was kind of hoping these were not in there, because I don't think they're going to be good. They are chocolate with toffee bits, apparently. And you get 2 of them. And you've got your Army matches, strike on front, white tip, coffee instant type 2. And I think it's going to be fine. It feels fine. Could be wrong. Again, another one, coffee instant type 2. I don't think I've had type 2 yet. Cream substitute dry. It feels crystallized in there. It's probably not going to be good, and I probably will not be trying that. And then 1 pack of sugar. So let's get some of this coffee going. See if it's any good. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. No problems with that. No mold. No nothing. It smells fine. So I'm gonna dump that in there. And I think I'm going to make a really strong cup of coffee. And I'm going to save this packet because I don't have a coffee instant type 2. All right. Gotta love that knife. And that one is fine as well. So we're going to have some strong coffee. I love strong coffee. I have no complaints with strong coffee. And let's get that going. I'm just going to fill it right up. Had to wash my spoon off since I stirred that main. Didn't want to get it in the coffee. Okay. Give her a shot, give her a sniff, and then see if it's any good. It smells great. And it tastes great. Oh man, that is some strong coffee, and that is excellent. I'm not even going to try that creamer. I know it's bad, so I'm not even going to bother. And that's fine, because I like black coffee. I like coffee with cream, and I put cream in my coffee, half and half in my coffee every day. But I'm perfectly happy with this coffee black. I don't need sugar. I just want to taste the coffee. So it is excellent. I'm really happy with this. And it makes me hopeful that maybe some of the other stuff is good. So, all right. Well, let's see what these are all about. This is the first. time opening one of these, and I can already tell that I am probably not going to even bother with this. It is really bloomed. I just don't think it's going to be anywhere close to good. It smells okay. I'm gonna take a little nibble. I'm gonna take a little nibble on it, but if I get any hint of rancidity, I will not be doing anymore. All right, so I'm gonna open up the other one. I want to see. I gave it a shot, and quite honestly, I didn't. It did not taste bad. I'm just waiting to see if my tongue swells up, any numbness in my mouth. Maybe this other one looks better. I was very close to just eating it, and this one looks identical. Yeah, I don't know. I was very close to eating this. I'm gonna try, I guess, one more bite. All right. So far, this it's been okay. I'm still kind of waiting, and I guess I'm gonna take another bite. So very, very chocolatey. I can taste the toffee. I can taste that in there. I can actually feel the crunchy, bits of the toffee, and the toffee's kind of what's worrying me a little bit. And well, the chocolate probably has milk in it. Oh yeah, yeah. Now, yeah, I swallowed some, and yeah, now I can taste it. Yeah, it's bad. It's not terrible, but it's like I just drank some rotten milk. The front end was good. It was chocolatey. Oh, I gotta be right. I'll be right back. Okay, so not terrible. I mean, it's got a rotten milk kind of uh, aftertaste. It's not the front end. It's when you swallow, and it's as it comes up through your nose, you just get that aroma of like something rotten. So far, my tongue is not tingly. I'm not feeling any tingling sensation. So I don't know if it was really too bad, but not going to eat any more of that. But I will drink some more of this coffee. All right. So, really, the only thing left with this is to try this. So, it's been at least 5 minutes. And again, I'm going to give this a shot. And when you're eating old food like this, I need a napkin. Let's try these napkins out. When you're eating old food like this, you got to trust your instincts. Don't just dive in. Don't just go hog wild, even if it smells good. You got to give it a little. You got to give it a little taste and see what happens. Like with that chocolate disc, pretty much, I only swallowed a little tiny bit of it. I spit out a whole lot. It'll probably be the same with this. I just don't know how good this is going to be. So I'm gonna. It's doesn't smell like any spaghetti that that I've had. I'm actually gonna take a little smaller bite than that. Ugh, no, that's awful. Nope. Yeah, that is not good. And again, the smell pretty much is giving it away for me. Um, Against my better judgment, I'm just gonna, yeah, no, nope. All right, that is not good. I mean, I just don't think it was good. I just don't like it. I mean, it doesn't taste rotten or anything. It was freeze dried, so I'm sure it's not contaminated in any way. The vacuum was perfect on it, and that's the key with freeze dried food. Freeze dried food will last indefinitely, pretty much. I just think it was terrible. And if this is how it tasted, uh, when the soldiers were eating these, I'd have been pissed. I'd have been pissed off because that sucks. It doesn't even look like freeze dried food. And I've seen other reviews, and it kind of looks the same. I know Steve 1989 does the same exact one. His was 1976, and I'm not really sure if I can tell if there's any date codes on any of this stuff. But his was a 1976, but it was the same exact packet, same exact, and it looked the same way. Um, I just wonder if that's just how it tasted. Um, just not good, not good at all. Um, so, unfortunately, I was kind of, I watched a few reviews of these older LRPs that they ended up being pretty decent, but this one, not really sure if it's just because it's that old. I mean, it very well could be, but again, it's freeze dried. It they last. There's been no air that has infiltrated that since the day it was packed. So, these they've got must have milk in them, and then the toffee makes me nervous. But yeah, I these are this was terrible. I was hoping to be able to eat some of this, but I'm just not gonna. So I'll drink some more of this coffee, and then that's gonna be it for this review. Kind of a quick review, I guess. There's not much. There's not much in here. So really, what do you expect? You get one main, you get a couple cookies. That's about it. Um, if you're on a real long range patrol, I guess you'd be pretty happy with that. Um, this kind of questionable, but anyways, that's it for this review. I appreciate you watching. I'd appreciate it if you click the like button. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. I've got a ton more rations coming. I've got a lot here. I've got a lot that are ordered coming my way. So if you like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it, and you'll see a lot more ration reviews. So this one was a thumbs down.